So YouTube, I'm back. We have some amazing news and we have somebody we want to introduce to you today. But first, let me tell you what happened. This is what happened, right? Laura wakes me up in the morning. She's all smiling and happy. She's like, she looks so graceful and happy. It was weird. It was weird. She's like, Raymond, it's time. And then I'm waking up and I haven't slept. I'm like, you said that last week. Are you sure? And then she's all like, yes, I'm sure. And then I'm like, alright, fine, so let me get ready. And pack my bags and I get ready, right? And then we have Panera and then walk around, and then we come back and we nap. And then Laura's like, oh, I bet you she comes today. And I'm like, yeah, I bet you $50 she comes tomorrow. And then she's all like, all right, fine, so we bet. And then she's like, oh, she's coming before 4 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? That's not today. Anyways, so then we go stop at the Habit on our way to the hospital because she was hungry again. So we eat the Habit, we're eating the Habit, and like we're chilling and her contractions are starting to pick up. So like she's at 20 minutes right now getting her contractions. So we go into the hospital after we're done eating the Habit and they check her in or whatever. They have us in a room and they're like, oh, we're gonna check your contractions, see how far apart they were. And we're there for an hour and they check how dilated she is, and she's only 2 centimeters. And then when they come back in an hour, she's 2 centimeters, but her contractions are every 3 to 4 minutes now. And they're happening and you're like, what the fuck? So the lady, she fucking sent us home. She sent us home. She said, no, go walk, go squat, go do your thing, go eat, go sleep. Wait a week, come back in a week and you'll have the baby. And we're like, what the fuck? So I go get the car and Laura can't even walk right now because her contractions are like, huh. They're fucking her up. That's not an accurate thing. But her contractions are fucking her up. And I'm like, oh shit, she can barely walk. What the fuck are we leaving for? And I pick her up, I take her home, and I don't know how she got undressed, but she went straight to the bed. And she's all like, ah. And then she gets a contraction and she's like, that fucking bitch, fuck her. Starts cussing, saying all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, yeah, she is a bitch. And then she's like, call 911 because she feels like fainting. So I call Kaiser and they're like, oh yeah, call 911. There's no way they should have sent you guys home, blah, blah, blah. So I call 911 and then they send me to the fire department. And the fire department dispatcher is getting me ready, prepared to deliver my baby. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Am I really gonna deliver my baby? But I was ready, you know? Your adrenaline's pumping at that time, you're good to go. You wanna fucking like, oh fuck it, this is my baby, I'll do it. And then the firemen came and the EMTs came. And like they checking on Laura, asking her questions, and I know the answer to her questions, so I'm answering them. And I'm like, yo, what's up, blah blah. And Laura's like, I covered Laura because she was like almost naked. She had like a nice little piece of underwear on. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, what's happening? And you know, they take her to the hospital and I'm like driving behind them, and then the firemen's all like, yo, like, oh, we're gonna follow you so you don't drive fast. Don't drive fast, just drive normal, don't be scared, da da da. So I get out of the car, I get in my car and I fucking go the opposite way as fast as I could to get to the hospital. And I park and I go run in there and they have her in the room already, and then they check her and then they're like, yo, oh shit, she's 6 to 7 inches dilated. Oh, I mean centimeters, yeah. Inches is too big. 6 to 7 centimeters. And the baby is about, she's like, oh no, that baby's coming. And we're like, oh shit, what the fuck? But yeah, so Laura gets an epidural, and I'm not a very religious person, but this epidural could like fuck up her back for the rest of her life. So I'm scared, and I start praying, and you know, shit's getting weird, and I'm holding her, this and that. She gets the epidural, she's just fine, and then they check her, and she's like at 10 centimeters dilated. And like, oh, the baby's gonna come, We don't know if she's gonna come before 4 o'clock or not, but we start pushing, and like, we can start seeing her head, and we can see our little baby's head, like, yeah. And she was coming in and out, like she was saying, like, do I want to go out there? I don't know. Then she'll go back in. Then she'll come out like, who's the president? Nah, I'm good. I'm going back in. And she'll keep saying that. She just kept popping in and out. And like, so we rested and waited an hour. And then like at 2 o'clock, Laura starts pushing again. Next thing you know, boom! Her head is coming off. And we're like, holy shit. I'm like, oh God, her head is out. Now we're trying to get the shoulders. Now the doctor comes in, and they're like, helping her push, and she's pushing, and the baby's almost out, and then the doctor tells Laura, you're doing great, just 2 more pushes. And then Laura turns around and looks at me, and she says, I'm about to go Super Saiyan. And she goes fucking full-blown Super Saiyan 3. It was crazy. She starts, and here comes this baby, and this baby just comes out, and she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, by the way. She just comes out, and she cries once. She's like, she's whack. And this is the moment you're all been waiting for. Since the beginning of our YouTube channel, we announced we were pregnant, and here is the most beautiful thing in the world. And there she is.
Oh my gosh, she's making the
She's making those faces. Look how pretty she is. Ooh, look, oh, it's cold, huh?
Yeah.
She's like, yo, I'm too bougie for this.
I'm trying to feed
Why
her.
do you guys have me here? So Laura's about to feed her. That's what I was saying. Yes, we want to thank you guys for being there with us in the beginning of our journey, from moving and buying our house, and you know, all this YouTube money really changing us, and like losing all of our friends and not treating people right because we make all this YouTube money now. But for real, we want to thank you guys. I want to give a shout out to some of the homies. I want to give a shout out to Clarissa, Joaquin, Rocco, Ava, Madeline, Justin, Jonathan, Toro, Vivi, Hector, Anna, Fabian, all the homies that watch this and support. Thank you. Quick shout out to George. Next video will be at the pop-up shop, at his pop-up shop. And yeah, I'm the happiest man alive. I have a baby girl, and she's beautiful and healthy. And Laura's healthy, she's recovering, and yet every day she wakes up, she still looks gracious and beautiful. And with that being said, I am the DuranClan, and you are part of it. Share, like, subscribe. Did I say it right?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Ask her if she's ready.
You ready to be on camera, baby girl? Yes, look at you, you're natural.